Hello, children. I welcome you to the first episode of My Childhood, an extract taken from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's autobiography, Wings of Fire. On this episode, we are going to walk through the early days of Dr. Kalam. This piece brings to us the early days of Kalam, his upbringing, his family and friends, and he said all these had an impact on his life. APJ Abdul Kalam was born into a middle-class Muslim family. He had 3 brothers and 1 sister. Though his father had not much formal education and wealth, he was a wise and generous man. His mother, inspired by her husband, fed many outsiders every day. Kalam inherited honesty, self-discipline, kindness, and faith from his parents. They avoided inessential comforts and luxuries. However, the family was not deprived of common necessities. They were secular. They participated in Hindu festivals and narrated stories of the Prophet and the Ramayana to their children. He called his childhood secure. Kalam was filled with a sense of pride when he earned his first wages. He helped his cousin Samsuddin collect the newspaper bundles thrown from the moving train. His life was touched by his close friends Ramanath Shastri, Aravindam, and Sivaprakasam, who were from Hindu Brahmin families, but they felt no religious differences among them. At the elementary school, a new teacher, on seeing Kalam sitting with a Hindu boy, separated the two and made Kalam sit on the last bench. Both the children were saddened by this kind of treatment, and Ramanath Shastri looked utterly downcast. Kalam could not forget his friend's weeping image. When it was conveyed to the parents, they summoned the teacher and told him not to sow the seeds of communal intolerance and social inequality among the children. The teacher regretted his behavior and reformed himself. In contrast to this experience, Kalam was deeply influenced by the ideology of his science teacher, Sivasubramania Iyer. He was a rebel and did his best to break social barriers and unite people. Iyer invited Kalam to his home for a meal. When his wife, an orthodox Brahmin, refused to serve food to Kalam in her ritually pure kitchen, Iyer served him with his own hand and sat down beside him to eat his meal. The next time, he convinced his wife to serve, thus successful in changing the conservative attitude of his wife. His thoughts and actions inspired Kalam and made him believe that to change the system, the problems should be confronted, not carpeted. After the Second World War, Kalam requested his parents for their permission to study at the district headquarters in Ramanathapuram. His father knew Kalam could not be stopped. He comforted the hesitant mother by quoting Khalil Gibran that parents are the means by which children come into the world, but they did not design them. A force greater than human is responsible for that. Children have their own destinies to fulfill. Thank you all for listening to this. The next episode of My Childhood we'll have character descriptions and analysis of Khalil Gibran's poem on children.